Good morning, everybody. Matrix here, and here's my watch list or pre-market watch list for January 25th. I know it's a little late for my watch list right now. Last night when I got home from work, I kind of fell asleep and slept right till this morning. Anyways, take a look at the SPY. We are gapping up right now, so what I'm expecting from SPY is basically once it opens, it probably dips and fill this gap a little bit. I like it to come, if possible, I like it to come all the way down to 264 first, all right, around the 264 area, and then bounce right back up and then retest. Okay, so that's my thesis on the SPY. Maybe it might not bounce. I mean, this gap up here could just sell right off and through, because can you remember this when we had a gap up here? Last time we had a gap up, basically it just sold right off and started the dump, right? So that could happen. But my point is, out of the gates, it should come down a little bit and fill the gap. So let's take a look at the watch list here. I'm watching INTC at the open today because it had a negative earnings reaction. Currently, right now, I'm just watching the 47 mark. I mean, you can see 47 made a clear, concise resistance point back here at the after hours, right? So around this area, you see that, and then it's also a psychological whole number is dumping a little bit. I am anticipating for it to pop out the gates at the open, because we do have short sellers hammering this right now in the pre-market. They're probably risking 47.25, and we do have a slight uptrend line. So the target for INTC, first target obviously, is around the 45.75 area. But looking on the daily chart here, though, I mean, we have quite a bit of resistance right here at the 46. So gotta be careful about that. Yeah, 46 pretty strong. If it snaps, though, I mean, if it snaps, then it could be pretty profitable. You should be looking at each 50-cent mark as kind of like an expectation of where the stock will go. Next up, we have Starbucks. Starbucks positive earnings reaction, gapping up this morning. We are at the high of the after hours gap up. Looking at the daily chart here real quick, and I'm doing this on the fly for you guys right now. It's not planned or written in notes. So this is typically what I usually do at night. You can actually see how I plan exactly in my thinking. I'm looking at this support area right here at 6650s area. Okay, so let's bring that in 6650. Maybe bring it even more down. Okay, so we have some interim support here at 6650. We can call it, yeah, 6650 interim support. I like to see it dip down out of the gates and hold. Maybe you can hold this 50 EMA here, but this gap needs to be filled out the gates. Okay, whoever bought after hours kind of hit the jackpot here. They did. Or yeah, you know what? Probably gonna dip right out of the gates, right? I see this is pretty much an overextension, and I don't know if anybody would be crazy enough to have bought after hours. It doesn't look like it. No, it looks like everybody sold off after hours, and then this pop up is a buy. From here, people bought again. Yeah, we should get a dip at the open here. And I'm watching 6650 for it to hold, maybe even 66 to 200 SMA here. Okay, because it's a whole number. See, daily chart. 66. Yeah. Okay, so watch for the dip to hold at 66, then it's a long. If it doesn't hold, then it'll come all the way back down, man. It's going to come all the way back down to the 9 EMA here at the 65 area, but it should hold. Starbucks. ABBV came out with earnings just now, or they're going to announce earnings soon. So let's take a look at the news here. They still haven't announced it yet. Probably 8 o'clock, I guess. Let's go to LUV. Okay, from last night. I'm just thinking about this from last night. Okay, LUV, I like to see a retest of the 55 area if possible. Okay, it's a key psychological whole number. It was from a positive earnings reaction that this happened. Right now, it's sitting at 54. So depending on the pre-market action, see what it does, right? 54 makes a very, very key resistance mark yesterday, and it broke out. So if it can't get back above and hold, then it's a short, right? But if it does, you can long it, ride it up, long it, ride it up to the 55, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay. ROKU. Come on. Chart's not changing. Okay, so ROKU gapping up ever so slightly. The first print here, 43.60. Yeah, okay. So with ROKU, it's pretty extended from yesterday's run. I'm expecting a small pullback. Now, 43.25. Let's take a look at this. Okay. 43.25, 43. Ooh. I am expecting it to dip out the gates. Now, where will it hold? 43, I like this area right here as a support to kind of hold. It's also a key psychological hold number along with the 50 EMA and 50 EMA on the intraday chart. So 43, I want to see a dip to hold. As long as it holds this area 43 to 43.25, then I like it for the long, right? It could come right back down actually. Yesterday's VWAP we're looking at 42.50. So that's more of a psychological number though, the 250 area. And if I take a look at the daily chart here, this is more of the 42 is more of a support area, but it's a far ways away. I don't know if it will drop that much since the SPY is gapping up and strong. So because you can see here, right here, at this opening price here, right? So the 42 area is also key support. So my point is look for the dip and rip. Also watch out for the highs here, 44.50. Okay, so as it comes up to the highs here, you can expect it to sell off as well. That's my play on ROKU. So just a few tickers today already. It's probably enough for me to play, and that's what I'll be watching. Go over them again real quick. I am watching LUV, Starbucks, Intel, and ROKU. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, and good luck today in the markets. Ciao.